Another round of applause for the Gourmet Express for an amazing breakfast this morning. I also want to take a moment to again recognize our incredibly talented North Farmington High School musicians for showcasing their amazing skills. And I would be remiss without them being here and being able to brag about them. They recently went to the MSBOA Festival, which is our state level. They scored all ones in every category for their region, all ones. That is very, anybody know, that is very, very difficult to do. But of course they wouldn't stop there, right? So they also scored all ones in solo and ensemble. So again, we are in the presence of greatness here today. So thank you so much for taking time. Thank you. Okay, next I would like to recognize our distinguished guests that are here with us, including our Farmington Hills Police Chief, John Piggott, and the Director of Public Safety for Farmington, Bob Hannison. I am now going to call up our Farmington Director of Public Safety, Bob Hannison, to share a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Coffin. I am honored to be here with all of you today as we recognize the hard work and dedication of our Rise and Thrive honorees. Looking around the room and reading your stories reminds me that we all have strife and hurdles in our own life, but it's how we rise to the occasion and face these challenges head on that truly defines us. You should be proud to have made a difference in your own life because it's through these challenges that we can begin to not only improve our lives, but the lives of our loved ones, friends, and even strangers. No one gave this to you. Each of you has earned the right to be here. You led by example, and you're setting the stage for others to succeed as you have. I applaud your dedication, but it does not stop here. You must constantly push yourself to work hard and to not cave to peer pressure. People will try to stop you and throw stumbling blocks in your path. Stay the course and focus on your future, because if you don't invest in yourself, no one else will. Throughout your life, you've been faced with all kinds of choices. Choices about who you'll spend time with, what classes you will take, and eventually what job you will have. And these choices won't always be easy. In fact, some of them will be very difficult. But it's the choices that you make that set the groundwork for your future success. The right choice might not always be clear, so choose wisely. I had a high school teacher, Mrs. Morrison. At the end of every class, she would yell over the bell, "Choose wisely." I can still hear her voice today. And as I stand before you, I am the product of my choices and my decisions. It was Graham Brown who said, "Life is about choices. Some we regret, some we are proud of, some will haunt us forever." The message? We are who we choose to be. So choose to rise and thrive. It does not stop here. I sincerely congratulate each of you for setting the foundation for success, and I implore you to keep pushing yourself to greatness, for today's efforts are tomorrow's rewards. Thank you, and congratulations to all of you.
Okay, next up, it is my absolute pleasure to be able to introduce our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker for today is Ariana Welch. We can clap for her. Ariana is a former student at Farmington High School and a 2019 graduate from Farmington Central High School. After overcoming personal challenges and adversity during her high school years, she found support that helped her turn her life and academics around. Today, Ariana works at Bridging Communities Incorporated, a nonprofit in Southwest Detroit, where she serves as a housing coordinator and project lead for the Detroit Home Repair Fund, funded by the Gilbert family. In this role, she helps repair 30 to 40 homes each year and connects residents to critical home repair resources, making a tangible impact in her community. Ariana is also currently studying business at Macomb Community College. Outside of work and school, she is proud to be a first-time homeowner at 25 and has developed a growing interest in stock trading and real estate investing. Please welcome Ariana Welch to the podium.
Good morning. Sorry. Good morning, everyone. So first I want to say thank you to Mrs. Nemick and Mrs. Alusi for nominating me to speak. I'm really grateful to have been chosen. They both know parts of my journey, and it means a lot to be standing here in front of you all today. And I want to start by sharing a little bit of that journey. I started my freshman year at Farmington High School, and I was already a week late. And I remember walking in feeling like I had already missed so much because everyone had already gotten over the fact that they were in high school, and I was still like, oh my God, it's my first day. So I had to adjust quickly, and I was able to. I made friends, I got comfortable, and for a while everything felt really normal. But then sophomore year came around and I lost my 11-year-old cousin, and that really shifted my whole life. School didn't feel the same, my life didn't feel the same, and sometimes when life changes like that, your path kind of changes too. And so my grades started slipping, and so sophomore year my grades started slipping, and by junior year I just kind of gave up, and I was just like an angsty teenager walking around moping, But by senior year, I was transferred over to Farmington Central High School, which is an alternative school. And while I didn't want to be the girl who went to an alternative school, I just gave in, and it ended up being the best decision that I could have made for my life. I was met with so much compassion and not only formed a lifelong connection with the teachers there, but my grades were great, and I actually ended up graduating with a scholarship. Truly a 180. Today, I work at a nonprofit in Southwest Detroit called Bridging Communities, where I run a home repair program called the Detroit Home Repair Fund. So far, I've helped repair about 60 homes in Detroit, which totals to about $1.5 million in home repairs spent. And through that work, along with different community events, I've had the chance to support hundreds of people in many different ways. I'm also currently studying business and writing at Macomb Community College, and one day I hope to start my own business and maybe write a book or two. And recently, I became a homeowner at 25 years old. Not because everything was easy and not because I had everything figured out, but because I just stayed consistent, and even when things felt uncertain, I just kept going. Outside of work and school, I spend my time reading, solo traveling, and teaching myself multiple languages. And I say all of that not to impress you, but to show you what's possible. To the students here, I want you to know this: what you've done in the past does not define you. What matters most is what you choose to do moving forward every single day. If your path looks different from someone else's, that doesn't mean it's wrong. And if you've gone through things that made school or life harder for you, that does not disqualify you from building something great. And I'm proud of you for overcoming those hardships. Many people told me I wouldn't be anything or anybody. And if you've ever heard those same words, let me be the one to tell you that I'm proud of you and I believe in you. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ariana, for taking the time today and sharing your story, your perspective, and your inspiration with our students. Thank you so much. Okay, now what we've been waiting for as well is the presentation of our awards. So I am going to call up the name of the recipient, and I'm also going to share their school, their grade, and then the person who nominated them. We're going to ask the students to come up here as well as the person who nominated them if you want to join at the end of the line. So we'll do that. I'd like to also now call up our police chiefs as well as our Board of Education members to come up here, and they will congratulate our recipients as they go down the line. On your tables, you have the booklet that has all the information, so we won't be reading all of that today. We'll just recognize and take the time to make sure we recognize our amazing young people. First, we have Sydney and Taya. Sydney is a 12th grader at Farmington High School and was nominated by Principal Chris Musner. Next, we have Malik Armstrong. Malik is an 8th grader at Power Middle School and was nominated by Erica Ballard. Next, we have Sarah Casper. Sarah is a 12th grade student at North Farmington High School and was nominated by Miss Wendy Marshik. Next, we have Nathaniel Cobb. Nathaniel is a 7th grade student at Warner Middle School and was nominated by Antoinette Arkenberg. Next, we'd like to recognize Connor Cotton. Connor is a 12th grade student with Farmington Online Program and was nominated by Katie Gustafson. Next, we have Harmony Cutler. Harmony is an 8th grade student at East Middle School and was nominated by Lena Miles. Thank you, Lena. Next, we'd like to recognize Damir Daniels Johnson. Damir is a 12th grade student at North Farmington High School and was nominated by Assistant Principal Patrice Baxter and Diane Young. Next, please welcome to the podium Talia Fayyad. Talia is an 8th grade student at Warner Middle School and was nominated by Alicia Schoaf. Next, we'd like to welcome up Shoahed Fayyad, 8th grade student at East Middle School, and was nominated by Ms. Claudia Rojas. Ms. Rojas is accepting this award on her behalf. Next, we have recognition for Dante Floyd. Dante is a 10th grader at North Farmington High School and was nominated by Jillian Wortham. Next, please welcome up Prince Galowski, North Farmington High School 10th grade student, nominated by North Farmington High School's multi-tiered Systems of Support team. Congratulations. Next, we'd like to recognize Kevin Gromek. Kevin is an 8th grade student at Power Middle School and was nominated by Mr. Jim Common. Next, we have Easton Haley. Easton is an 8th grade student at Warner Middle School and was nominated by Rania Katula. Next, we have Henry Hickey. Henry is an 8th grade student at Power Middle School and was nominated by Madison Selinsky. Next, we recognize Amaya Horst. Amaya is a 12th grade student at Farmington High School and was nominated by Audra Bell. Next, we recognize Violet Marchatti. Violet is an 8th grade student at East Middle School and was nominated by Beth Ayatro. Next, we have Braylyn McComb, 8th grade student at Power Middle School and was nominated by Lynn Zarowski. Next, we have T. Mixabi. T is a 12th grader at Farmington High School and was nominated by Ms. Jessica Volpe. Next, we'd like to recognize Tykeem Powell. Tykeem is an 11th grader at Farmington Central High School. He was nominated by Suzanne Alusi. Next, we'd like to recognize Henry Price. Henry is an 8th grader at Farmington Online program and was nominated by Maureen Bucci. Next, we have Oliver Smith. Oliver is an 11th grader at Farmington Central High School and was nominated by Colin Hilliard. Next, we'd like to recognize Ethan Sutherland. Ethan is an 8th grader at the Farmington STEAM Academy and was nominated by Carrie Richmond. We now like to recognize Jordan Flowers. Jordan is an 8th grade student at Warner Middle School and was nominated by Katie Hill. Next, we have Angel Washington. Angel is an 8th grade student at East Middle School and was nominated by Rachel Friedenberg. Next, we have Reginald Whitaker. Reginald is a 12th grade student at Farmington High School and was nominated by Renee Champagne and Audra Bell. Okay, and our final recipient for this morning, we want to recognize Max Wojcik. Max is an 8th grade student at Farmington STEAM Academy and was nominated by Mr. Brian Lambaugh. Alrighty, so that concludes our presentation and our ceremony for today. Thank you again for taking time out of your day to be here and support and recognize our amazing students. Let's have another round of applause for our parents and staff. If you haven't had a chance, please know there's gift bags out there from the Farmington Coordinating Council. If you haven't grabbed those yet, make sure you grab those on your way out. This concludes our program, and have an amazing day. Thank you.